Oh, so funny. All right, so right now I'm on my way to work and I'm still wearing my helmet. I don't know why. I was going to bike, but the bus is going to be here. So I gotta drop off my helmet super quick. Sorry, so today I'm on my way to work and I wanted to do like a Facebook Live video. I'm in this group and there's been a lot of discussion about cultural appropriation in the food industry. There's been like a bunch of articles and things like that. One of the things that they've been talking about is Kooks burrito, I think it was called. It's this like Hispanic food restaurant run by people who are not of Hispanic descent, and I am not like an expert in this whole discussion. Like, you know, I'm not a cultural appropriation expert or anything like that. You know, I'm just a person. I'm just an artist. So as an artist and as somebody who has a father who cooks a ton of different foods and he's black, I wouldn't bat an eye if my dad opened up a restaurant that had anything to do that wasn't, you know, about African American food and culture and things like that, because he used to work at a Greek restaurant, he used to work at different restaurants, and he's made, you know, all kinds of different foods, and we really appreciate the different cultures and like the food that they make and where it comes from, the history and things like that. Like, I really appreciate that sort of thing. And so when I see people who open up restaurants and are really into the culture and the food that they're making, I don't take issue with it. But I mean, that this is coming from somebody who, you know, is not of a culture that is appropriate. Well, I don't know. This is such a difficult discussion, you know, because on one side, we want to spread culture, and not just like the food that different cultures make. Like, it's, you know, food is not the epitome of a culture. It's about the people and their thoughts and opinions and wants and needs. So yeah, as an artist, you know, I don't always think that when one person from one culture is making food from another culture. But as an artist of color, you know, there is definitely a vacuum of people of color who are able to make and run a business by sharing their food and their culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of white businesses run predominantly by white people who make food or culture of another culture. And there's this spreadsheet that's been going around, like, oh, these restaurants are culturally appropriating these different things, and here's a list of businesses of color, businesses predominantly run by people of culture who are making the food or, you know, making something from their own culture. And so I feel like this spreadsheet could have been more of like a support people of color spreadsheet. I think that would have gone over, I think more people would have understood that better than the cultural appropriation thing. Again, this is like a crazy, super controversial discussion. I'm still trying to figure out what my opinion is. I am very much on two different sides with this whole thing. I really hope my face isn't in complete shadow. It's really bright out. But yeah, I really need to read the different articles. And like, I know the headlines for some of them have been like, oh, this person who tried this one kind of food once decides that they're going to make a business out of it. Like, that rubs me the wrong way a little bit, you know? Like, I guess there was this one business where they were like, they didn't even really go to the country. Like, they were there, like, in the airport or something, and they tried this one food, and they were like, oh, it's so great, I'm just gonna try and throw something together, something that kind of tastes like it, and then just sell it, you know? Like, that rubs me the wrong way, just a smidge, just a little bit. So, I mean, if you ever see the spreadsheet, I do want to support businesses of color once I get the money to be able to do that. I'm working on it. So yeah, this is like, oh man, it's a really hard discussion because I don't want to, because like I said before, like, you know, if somebody who loves the culture, you know, is very immersed in it, but they're not of that culture, and they run a business, a restaurant, you know, what have you, I don't think that's bad. I don't think that's bad. It's just that, you know, there's not a whole lot of businesses of culture. And like, for one instance, there's this restaurant called The Overlook, and it's closed down, and I'm so sad about that. It was like my favorite Greek restaurant. I've been there, my family has been going there since before I was born, and I remember as a little kid, I was like super nice and polite, using my pleases and thank yous, and then at the end of dinner, I got like this big old sundae on the house because the waitress thought I was really nice and she really appreciated my politeness and things like that. And now it's gone, and I'm so sad. And I feel like that's a part of this conversation about supporting restaurants and businesses of color who are trying to share their culture and where they're from, and, you know, things like that. Like the cabbage rolls, oh my gosh, I'm gonna miss those so much. And they had grape leaves, and so I don't know. Yeah, I would say definitely try to support businesses of color, but the whole cultural appropriation thing, it's kind of a tricky conversation, you know? So I don't know, I might do another video once I've read the articles, maybe. I don't know, even with the different articles, like, they can be very one-sided, so I don't know. I really want to get your guys' opinion. I really want to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments. I'm gonna upload this to YouTube. Let me know what you guys think. But yeah, overall, I definitely think the conversation should pertain more to, like, supporting businesses of color rather than bashing on these businesses that are being perceived as culturally appropriated. Like, if that's how you feel, you know, I'm not gonna, like, be mad at you or anything like that. Like, that's just your reasoning for wanting to support businesses of color. And I mean, I don't really, I don't take issue with that. I mean, you can think whatever you want to think, and, you know, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Let me know what you guys think. If you've read the articles, if you've seen the spreadsheet, I'm definitely going to save that spreadsheet to support businesses of color, not to like boycott these different restaurants. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to use it to be positive instead of negative, I guess, is what I'm saying. I don't know. Anyways, let me know what you think, and I will talk to you guys soon.